Calvin Stovall with Iconic Presentations coming at you live from the Carolinas. I hope everyone is having a fantastic summer so far. This is my summer of the 3 B's, barbecue, beer, and Busta Rhymes. Can't have a better block party than that, right? So excited to get to chat with you all today. So today we're going to get back into our world of good equation, and we're going to talk about the O variable. And if you recall, the O stood for, that's right, optimism. Now, listen, I know when you look at everything that's going on around us, it can be challenging for many of us actually to be filled with hopefulness and have confidence about the future. Now, I'm not here to talk about politics or nothing like that. That's not my place. But what I am here to do is to remind us all to remain optimistic. Calvin, why should I remain optimistic when it feels like things around me are just going haywire? Well, because being optimistic can help us feel happier, can help us feel more successful, as well as healthier, right? It can also help us cope with stress and setbacks and promote a sense of well-being, particularly during crazy times like today. So optimism can help us see, feel, and think positively and believe that brighter opportunities are on the horizon. For example, my son is a freshman now. He's headed to high school. And, he loves football. He's trying to get on the football team this year. And so he's been really working hard at it. And this Friday, they're going to be putting up the names of who made the team. And I could tell the other day when we were driving, he was having some anxiety about it. And I just wanted to remind him that he had to maintain an optimistic attitude. And as long as he knows that he did the best that he can, because that's all we can do, right? It's the best that we can, you'll be okay, regardless of the outcome. I don't know how much of an impact that had on him, but I believe being optimistic can change your perception on things. You may recall during the conference, I shared something with you about that we're not on an emotional island, right? Rather, we continuously spread our moods and receive and are influenced by other people's moods, a phenomenon known as emotional contagion. Contagion happens most powerfully when people are together physically, right? But new studies have shown that emotions also transfer across video, television, social media, and even email. That's why we have to be careful about what we absorb on a day-to-day basis. I'm encouraging all of us, since this is a contagion thing, to spread our optimism. That's how we create a more positive team dynamics, increase performance, as well as decrease turnover. Remember we talked about the ripple effect, right? And how that creates energy. So imagine how amplified that could be coming together with other optimistic people. That's going to have a huge impact on our patients, on our residents, and also on ourselves. Now listen, I know this business can be very challenging, and it can sometimes be very difficult to be optimistic and find joy when there's so much pessimism going on around us. But my friends, we must remain hopeful and expect the best. Don't just tell yourself that the best is yet to come. You have to believe it. Having a positive, optimistic outlook on the future, it doesn't just make you happier, but it's going to make the people that surround you feel the same way. I would like to close out with a great quote about optimism from Miss Melinda Gates. Optimism isn't a belief that things will automatically get better. It's a conviction that we can make things better. I love that quote. So I want to thank you. Be optimistic out there. Keep on making an impact. And I look forward to talking to you next month. Thanks. Bye-bye.